Hello guys and welcome to today's episode, where today, as you can see from the title and the thumbnail, we are doing something really exciting, and many of you guys may actually be confused because of the thumbnail. Now the thumbnail isn't really the best, I know. It was photoshopped, obviously. I mean, I guess most of you could tell, obviously, but yeah, basically what I'm trying to tell you guys is we are going to be doing a custom event. Now this is not going to give us any gems. That means we cannot actually create our own event, but we can do this in a sense of without us getting any gems. So we can make our own event without earning any gems. I guess that is what I'm trying to say. So what we're going to do is we are going to set the challenge of that we have to use at least 10 baby dragons and also 2 heal spells, or 3 heal spells. Let's say 3 heal spells because I do have 3 heal spells trained up. So we have to use at least 10 baby dragons and also 3 heal spells. That is the challenge for today's video, and I am going to challenge every single one of you guys at home to do the exact same thing. And then once you've done this event, let me know down below in the comment section how many percentage points you actually got on a certain base. So again, the rules, just to make it nice and clear, you have to use at least 10 baby dragons and 3 heal spells and win 3 battles with that army composition. Now you can use any other unit you want to as well, as long as you do have a minimum of 10 baby dragons and 3 heal spells within your army composition. So this is going to be my first army composition, a mass baby dragon attack. And now for the second one, I actually want to delete a ton of baby dragons and add a couple of minions. I know this is not really the smartest idea and I would not recommend this, but I do want to do a minion baby dragon attack. I've always wanted to do this and I've always wanted to see if that actually is going to work out at all or not. So without further ado, without letting you hanging with anything, we're gonna get ourselves into a couple of attacks. So let's go ahead, get ourselves into the multiplayer battles, and we're gonna be attacking the first base we came across. And this is actually the first base we came across. Wow, this is going to be really difficult. This guy is a town hall 10. Now he does have a lot of loot, like literally a ton of loot, 600,000 of each, which I'm really happy to take. But obviously I'm not going to be taking almost anything from this base because this base is so maxed out. But without complaining anymore, we're going to try and get ourselves the 50% on this base. So check it out, we're going to go in from the base like so. We're just going to drop in a few baby dragons here and there. Now I am actually pretty confident that we are going to be getting the 50% because I've done this many times, even on Town Hall 11s when I was pushing to the Titans League. Now we have to use these heal spells, you guys. We must, because otherwise there is no point in using these heal spells. So this first heal spell was actually pretty useless. Now we're going to drop in the poison spell on the Archer Queen, see if our baby dragon can do some good damage to her, and it actually can. Wow, it is going to take out the Archer Queen almost. Okay, so it almost took the Archer Queen out. I don't know why I'm saying she to the baby dragon. I think I got it confused with the Archer Queen, but we are only up to 34%. Wow, that is not really good. We only have 10 baby dragons left and we do need to use our heal spell. So you know what I'm going to do? I'm actually going to spam in all of my baby dragons over on this. So drop in the clone spell and also a heal spell. See if all of these baby dragons can do a good amount of damage. I know they work better when they are on their own by themselves, basically, because they all get raged up when they're by themselves, but I still do want to give it a try. So these heal spells are actually working really well with the baby dragons, because when the baby dragons are not under rage, they obviously cannot work that well, but the heal spells seem to be working really well. Now we are going to have to get the help of our Archer Queen to secure ourselves the 50%, but that means we are going to be getting the victory in this space. So we're going to go ahead and attack the double cannon, see how much damage it does to our Archer Queen. Wow, it does a ton of damage actually. So let's just wait for the Archer Queen to get the 50% and then we're going to exit the battle. So let's also drop the Bard King, let's pop the Queen ability and pop the King ability and end the battle. So we did get ourselves the 50%. That means in theory we have completed the first out of 3 challenges, which is really good. So that is a victory for us, you guys. Now let's go ahead and gem up the other army. Now we got the style bonus, which I'm happy about, but let's go ahead and gem up the other army with the minions. So that's going to cost me 16 gems. I'm fine with that, and we have a different spell composition. Now we have the 3 heal spells because we obviously have to use them, but then we also have 2 free spells spells instead of the clone spells. So you guys, this should be pretty fun. I'm also going to gem up the Arch Queen because we do not want to go ahead into battle without the Arch Queen, and so we are going to gem her up. We did that, and now we're going to go ahead and search for yet another base. So let me know what you're thinking about this episode up until this point. Are you enjoying it or are you not enjoying it? If you're not enjoying it, let me know what it is down below in the comment section so that I can actually improve. But we just came across this base with a lot of loot, which I'm gladly going to take, and I believe we can actually take every single drop of it this time, and we are going to get ourselves into this battle. Now again, I don't have to forget to drop in the heal spells because otherwise this does not count. So we're going to drop in one baby dragon like so, another one over on this side. We're just dropping in a few baby dragons here and there. Now on this side, I think I want to drop in more minions rather than baby dragons, and now over on the other side of the base, again go in with the baby dragons. So we're going to start dropping in the heal spells in just a few seconds. Like here for example, these baby dragons are under firepower, so why not drop in a couple of heal spells. So there goes the first heal spell, and we've got a ton of minions in behind, and you know what we're going to do? We're going to do a triple freeze. Can we get it? No, we can't. Okay, so I was trying to freeze all of these defenses, the archer tower, wizard tower, and also the other archer tower, but that didn't really work out. But can we take out this archer tower? No, we can't. That means we're going to use another baby dragon, not a minion. But yeah, there goes the baby dragon. Hopefully it can actually take out the archer tower, and yes it can, so I'm happy with that. Up to 36%. We're going to drop in another baby dragon and freeze the air defense. Hopefully we can get this collector at least. So we have dropped both of our free spells. That means we don't have any more free spells. Now we're going to drop in this baby dragon with another heal spell. Hopefully the baby dragon can remain alive for the rest of this attack. Well, not for the entire attack, but just take out these two collectors and check it out. The heal spell is doing a really good amount of work on this baby dragon, and the baby dragon has taken out 1, 2, 3 structures. Can I take out the archer tower? Come on, no we can't. So we're going to drop in a couple of minions over on the archer tower if we can actually get the minions to target the archer tower. Please minions, move on towards the archer tower and not towards the bomb tower. This one minion, no, wow, they're not targeting the archer tower. Come on minions, target the archer tower, please take the archer tower out. And yes, okay, so there goes the archer tower. We are up to 44%, and it doesn't look like we're going to be getting the 50 without the help of our heroes, but that is still fine. So we're going to drop in the baby dragon on this side, and then we're going to drop in king and queen like so. Now we're going to drop in that final heal spell because otherwise the event obviously does not count. We have to use all of the baby dragons and also all of the free spells. I believe that is how the events work, right? You can't just take them into battle without using them and get the victory and also complete the event. I believe you have to use them. So there we go. We have used every single one of our units. Now what is in our clan castle? I'm really curious. 2 witches and a single archer, or is that 11 archers? Yeah, that's 11 archers. My bad you guys. But our arch queen is on low hit points, but there she goes, out of the range of that Tesla. Now the king ability is going to have to be popped, and also the queen ability in a few seconds. The archer queen is going to go down, the enemy archer queen, not our archer queen. Our archer queen is still up and running. We're up to 60%, and we're going to pop the archer queen ability in just a few seconds once she gets targeted by any other defense like the wizard tower. This one maybe no, so that wizard tower is going to concentrate itself on the barbarian king. So you guys, it seems as if our bard king and archer queen are going to stay alive for the rest of this attack because there are only 15 seconds left within the attack. But let's see if we can actually take on the town hall. Let's pop the queen ability, see if she can actually do some damage to the town hall. Come on queen, move towards the center of the base, and we're not going to be getting the town hall. We are a little bit too late, about 5 seconds too late I'd say, but we still got a really good amount of loot, and we got the perfect the perfect percentage on this base. I'm really happy with this attack you guys, and with this video idea. I don't know how I came up with this, but I'm really happy I did, because this was a ton of fun, because this was a challenge, not only having to use this army but also having to get the victory, because if we did not get the victory there was obviously no point in even doing the attack, because to get the victory, to get the event completed, you must get the victory. So I personally completed the event with a total of 52% for the first attack and 69% for the second attack. So if you guys do this, which I doubt, I really doubt that any one of you guys is gonna go out into the battlefield with this army composition, but if any one of you does it and does want to tell me your results, then please be sure to let me know down below in the comment section, or follow me on Twitter at Asascha_YouTube, and then you can actually just tweet it to me. So that would be appreciated you guys. I'd absolutely appreciate it, as I just mentioned. And yeah, I believe I am gonna end the video here because we don't really have any more army units. And although let's activate the other base, this base layout, the what is it? I don't know what to call it. Okay, anyways, and there is something I need to max out, the aim on, the seeking aim on, you guys, and we are going to do this in today's video, or should we? I'm not 100% sure. You know what? Yeah, let's just do it. So there goes the aim on into the next level, and that is pretty awesome. So 506 gems to actually complete it. I'm not going to complete it. I don't have the gems to do that. Well, I do, but I don't want to use them. So anyways, we are now going to be ending the video, even though I do have a little more loot to upgrade some walls or something. I'm not going to do that quite yet. So anyways, with all that being said, I'm going to end the video. So if you did enjoy this video, then please be sure to give it a big thumbs up. Also, let me know down below in the comment section if you did enjoy this, and if you will be using this attack strategy, and if you are going to use it, let me know down below in the comment section what your final results are. Now, if you haven't already but you do enjoy my content, please be sure to subscribe to my channel for daily videos. And with all that being said, guys, my name is of course Asascha, and I'll see you next time. Peace out.